Godspeak. Lessons from the Universe, Channeled Information brought forth by Douglas McDaniel. Lesson 12. Time. The now time of today is upon us. Now is the time of the future that is here, and is the time that we are in. We are moving into the time that is at hand, and will be at hand for the rest of the days as we move into the now time of today. The past blends with the future of tomorrow, and the time that we are in becomes the time of tomorrow and the days to come. The time of today is the new time, which is the time of the future, that is the time of those who are moving forward into the process of the ancients that was set forth in the scriptures in the time of the creation, in the foretime that is the time that we are in. The time that we are in is the mirror time of the time that was and will be the time of tomorrow. For tomorrow is upon us, and we are the ones that will be in the time, of the time, and for the time. The time that we do seek is here, and the time that we are and that we have is here for us to understand and to move forward into the light. Light is the conduit for time. If we are of the light, we will understand time. Time is complex and does not reveal itself for the present, and will reveal itself when the ready of the few, who are the leaders of the time movement, has stepped forward to take control of time and to offer to the people, to the masses, the understanding of what time is and what time does for you. Time is a great healer and will eventually heal all that there is to heal. For the wounds of the many are those of the few. The wounds that have been inflicted need to be healed. The healing will take place in the now time of the reality that we are all living, for in the parallel dimensions of time, the wounds are healing. We must catch up, for time is speeded and will not slow. The healing has begun, and even though the healing takes time, once it has begun, it has the potential to move at a pace that is rapid, and will move through the emotions and heal the wounds in a short span of time that you know on the earth as the time that you live in. You are living in the time of the past and the old ways. Now the shift to the new time is happening. You are beginning to understand that time does not stand still, but constantly moves forward in a non-linear manner, with time being fast and slow at the same time, as well as present and future and past, all rolled into one. The one of time is the now of time. The width of time is also the length. The measurements that we have been using for time no longer work. The second and the minute and the hour and the day and the week and the month and the year and the decade and the century all happen at the same time, and what happened many years ago is still happening and will continue to happen, and what will happen has already happened and will continue to happen as we move forward and backward at the same time. These are concepts that we can easily grasp, for they are of the linear nature of time. But what we do not understand is the width of time, and that time wraps around itself and can loop backward and forward and can fold over on itself, so that the same time can be happening in many dimensions all at once. The exponentiality of time is the concept of which we do right at this time, for in the exponentiality is where the width and the dimensionality of time exists, square and cube time. Take time to the power of 10 or 12 or any number that you wish. Use time to your advantage. Work with time. Do not work against it. This is why you have no deep understanding of time, because you are always working against time. Because you perceive that you do not have enough time, but all you have is time. Time to do the things you want to do. If you find you do not have enough of the time that you want, or that you perceive that you need more time, step out of the linear expression of time that you are experiencing. Broaden the band. Increase your bandwidth. You are the keeper of the time. You are the timekeeper, and will let us know when the time is right and how you will use time. for we will all use time differently once we understand it fully. The understanding will be universal, but the practical application will vary from person to person. Understand the perception of time. Understand how to use time. What is time? Time is a means to an end. The end result is the understanding of time. Therefore, the understanding of the depth of the experience you are having. The experience you are having is measured by time. You are here for a time, and then you are gone elsewhere for a while, and then you may choose to come back to the time frame that you have been in before.